Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade and today I am doing a book haul. I bought them all in September, but September just started, so we're gonna call it an August book haul because it's the beginning of the month. Alright you guys, I'm super excited. I just want you to know, I bought all these books today for $110. I got 14 books and I am proud of myself. There's a sale going on at Barnes & Noble's right now, the 50% off. I only bought one of those though, so it didn't really matter. And then there's a sale at Half Price Books where everything's 20% off, and that is where I saved all my money. But let's just dive into this. I am so excited. The first book I got is City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I don't really know how to actually say that, but I tried. Oh my god, it's so hot in here and humid from the rain. This book, I don't really want to know exactly what it's about. I know it's about a girl who's a master con artist, and she actually summons a warrior dingy, and that's all I know. But I know she must get in trouble. But this book, I've really wanted for a long time. It's talked about a lot on BookTube. My aunt has read it and loved it, and she is into the same books as me, so I'm pretty excited. And it's so beautiful, and it's really nice, and it makes me happy. And it was only $13, and for a hardcover book that it's in perfect condition, I don't think that's that bad. Alright, let's go with the next book. This is the one I'm probably most excited for. I got Red Rising by Pierce Brown. One of my favorite booktubers always talks about this book, and I've been wanting to pick it up so much, and I found it for $8. I was like, okay, gotta get that. Love it. I don't really know a lot exactly of what's in this, but I know that it sounds so good from when she talks about it. But it's about someone, like, there's this color-coded caste system, and red's the lowest, and he starts a rebellion. That's what I know, so sounds cool to me. The next book I got that I'm also really excited about, which was also $8, so like, these deals, man. Plus the 20% off. I got A Tyranny of Petticoats, which is from a lot of different authors. It's 15 stories of belles, bank robbers, and badass chicks. So it sounds really good to me. I'm pretty sure it all takes place in the Wild West, basically. There might be some pirates involved too, because I see a pirate flag, but it's been really interesting to me. I really like short stories. Here's all the authors, and I've been really wanting to get it. It's also so beautiful, so I was like, okay, I have to. There's also one about witches. I don't know if it's from the same people, but I really want that one as well, because I think that would be really cool to read. Alright, let's see. I got more hardcover books. We'll go with those first. I got An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. I own the second book. I've read the first two books. I haven't read the third one yet, but I wanted to finally get the first one because I want to reread before continuing with the third one. I actually saw a signed copy of the third one today in hardcover for $15, and I probably should have gotten it, but I spent $70 at Barnes & Noble at half price, so I thought that might be a bad idea. But this book, if you don't know, you should read this. My god. It's kind of like a Rome-inspired setting. It's from two characters' perspective. One is in like the Legion, and he's a mask, which is very fierce fighters with these creepy masks that like actually stick to their face. It's weird. And the other is from a girl who's a scholar, which is the slave caste, as they got overtaken by the Empire, and her brother gets arrested for something like rebelliously did, and she decides to join the rebels in a plot to save her brother, and the guy who's in the Roman Legion doesn't want to be, and he wants to escape. So it's good. There's a lot of drama. It's beautifully written, like, so gorgeous. I gotta reread it sometime. Okay. So the next book I got is a book by Rick Riordan. It's Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, which is the second book. It's the Hammer of Thor to the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series. I really want to continue with these Norse god books because I've really loved the first one. I also wanted to get the third one of the Hidden Oracle, but I didn't want to spend $15 yet. Like, I had to control myself a little bit today. So I'm definitely going to need to get that whole series because I don't own that series, but for right now, I'm happy that I got that one, and I'm happy to read it. And then I got a couple more. I got The Magicians by Lev Grossman. So I don't know a lot about this book, but another one of my favorite booktubers raved about it. It is about a guy who goes to a college for magicians, and it's like the first book is all 4 years of his college experience. It's compared to Harry Potter, but because it's not like all taking place, it's a little bit different. And then, you know, something else must happen, but I've just heard that it's super good, and I actually really like the cover. I think it's really pretty and like eye-catching. I don't know why. I love how floppy it is, and I kind of like that it's beaten up. I just really like the feeling of this book. It feels good. I don't know. And then I got The Novus by Taran Matharu, which is the Summoner series. I've also heard a lot about it, so I decided to pick it up when I saw it. It's about this world where there's demons, and I'm thinking all the humans are enclosed in walls, and the gates close at night, and he gets stuck outside. That's just kind of what I got from it, and I think he's a demon hunter. So that's how he survives, is by hunting demons. No, he's working as a blacksmith's apprentice, though, and he discovers that he can summon demons, which is cool. And so he's chased from his village for a crime he didn't commit, and he travels with his demon to an academy for those gifted in the art of summoning. So this is kind of like another school book, sort of. But he's the novice, because he's a novice for summoners. I don't know, it just seems really interesting. The concept kind of reminds me of this other book that I loved called The Sea of Shadows. I actually want to reread that series. I never finished the last one, I should. But that also, like, has the concept of, like, demons and humans are they're inside walled cities to protect themselves. It's super good. Recommend that. Maybe I'll reread it and do, like, a book talk on that one. I love that one. And then I got 3 other books about Wicca, because that's a concept that really interests me. So I got those. And then from Barnes & Nobles, I got books I'm really excited about. So I went in trying to not spend a lot more money, but I wanted to get books of series that I'm in love with, that I want to keep reading. So I bought Never Fade, which is the second book to the Darkest Mind series by Alexandra Bracken. You guys have had to have heard of them by now, like, honestly. And I reread The Darkest Minds recently, and I loved it, so I want to continue with it. And it's very beautiful, and I'm excited. Although I don't like where the last one left off. So I think I'm going to be mad at the start of this book for a long time until things hopefully change. Well, they're going to have to, but... And then I got Traitor to the Throne, which is the second book to a Rebel of the Sands trilogy, I believe. Maybe series? I think it's a trilogy. By Alwyn Hamilton. I love this book series. I found that I'm in love with books that take place in the desert. I don't know why. I just, like, get so lost in them, and the different magic systems that they seem to have are so interesting. This one revolves around genies, sort of, but they're called Dingini. I actually can't pronounce that. Genie. Is it just genie? Whatever. So it takes place around, like, the concept that there are people who are half genie, and they have powers like the actual genies do, but it's from a girl's perspective called Amani, and she's in, like, this dead-end hometown where nothing ever happens, and she has this bad family life that she wants to escape from, and she ends up meeting this mysterious foreigner and gets swept up into an adventure, and this next one I think is going to be very interesting. That's actually the book I think I'm most excited out of all of them to read, because that world is one of my favorite worlds. I love it so much. And then, so the only book I got for the 50% off deal is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. I wanted to get it so I could finish, like, I could own all of the trilogy. I still haven't read the second book, A Court of Mist and Fury, but I know that eventually I'll get to it, and I would never find this book for cheaper, so I grabbed that. This sticker needs to come off, though, because I cannot stand the ugliness. Okay, we good now. So that will be really exciting. I know that everyone raves about the second book and doesn't like this one as much, but of course you have to finish out the series, so I really do need to read the second one, though. That's my next goal. And the last book I'm really excited for, I got Heart of Thorns by Brie Barton. Oh my, which was also 20% off, so all the savings today. This book is about a girl who has trained her whole life to hunt these half girls, half gods, called the Greinrich, which are feared women who are hunted, and they, like, have magic, basically. And then she is determined to like be a hunter and kill these things, but her dad, who is the king, I believe, yeah, she's decides that she's gonna marry a prince for an alliance instead, and she decides, nah, I'm not gonna do that, and she leaves, and then she finds out that she is actually one of these Greenwich women, so she actually has this power that, and like she's one of the people she's been trained her whole life to kill, which has to be upsetting. So like it kind of like builds off of that, and I've heard so much about it, and it's really pretty, and I'm really excited. So that's all the books I got this month. Now all I have to do is find space for them, because my whole TBR shelf, 5 shelves, is full. I'm a bad person. Maybe I should film a TBR shelf tour. Got a lot of those. I have issues. My bad. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like down below. Tell me what books I got that you're interested in, or what you got for some of these sales, or anything in the comments down below. I'm excited to hear about books. I'm just passionate about books today. It's one of those days. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!